So in 2024, I've read over 10 books, which I'm really proud of, but I definitely want to get that number up for next year. And some of them were really good, some of them were really bad, some of them were average. And so in this video, I'm just going to be rating my top 5 self-improvement books that I've read in 2024. And so number 5 on the list is The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. And this book really helped me understand how to use these laws in social situations, and it really made me understand social hierarchy, whether it's in terms of like society in whole, or if it's just a situation between 2 or 3 people, and basically understanding how to get the most power out of a social situation, whether you're dealing with someone who's higher than you in the social hierarchy, or someone that's actually lower than you in the social hierarchy. But with that being said, the book definitely had a lot of controversial views in my opinion, and so I won't be saying them on the video. If you want to find them out, just read the book. It's a pretty good read overall though. Number 4 on the list is The 4-Hour Workweek, and I really actually enjoyed reading this book because the way Tim Ferriss described the concepts in the book is really useful and really simple, but at the same time I definitely feel like even a successful person, someone who's really productive, could actually use the lessons. You can definitely utilize this book just to become more productive, get more work done during your day while doing less things. And it really emphasizes the point of elimination when it comes to actually trying to be more productive. Number 3 is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. And this is also a very good read, and it was really different from all the other books that I was reading. I was reading a lot of business books, productivity books, but this book is different. It's just a lot of philosophy, and it's basically a journal from Marcus Aurelius. And Marcus Aurelius is actually a really unique person. He was a Greek but also a Roman emperor, so he was the first Greek Roman emperor, and was also really into philosophy. And so the things that he would write in his journal basically portrayed a lot of the ideas that were in mainstream early Greek philosophy. And I'm definitely interested in Greek philosophy, when it comes to Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, even Marcus Aurelius. It talks a lot about why are we even living this life? Like, why are we doing the things that we're doing? In number 2, it's Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And this is my most recent read, and it was actually really good because it definitely changed my mind on a lot of things. For example, as simple as thinking that a person's house is an asset, whereas rich people actually think that houses are liabilities. And so he talks a lot about the difference in how rich people think, the middle class think, and how poor people think. And so even if you don't want to become an entrepreneur and make money online, this is still just a really good read if you're trying to become wealthy, if you're trying to become financially free. And then the book that I read in 2024 that I thought was most important was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Just really loved this book. The way Napoleon Hill talked about the subconscious brain and the conscious brain, and how the brain is a relay system, and exactly how thoughts and emotions work, and how you can actually use a lot of techniques to change the way you think by altering your subconscious brain. Honestly, it blew my mind, and it's definitely a book that I'd want to read again. Because honestly, just reading it one time, I feel like I did not absorb all the information that is actually in the book. The idea of changing the way that I think, and therefore the lifestyle that I attract, the people that I attract to my life, and then the goals that I will later achieve in my life, that's worth millions to me. And so that's why I found the book so appealing. And so if that topic just sounds so interesting, and you just like changing the way you think from like a mediocre mindset to like a successful mindset, whatever success is for you, then you should definitely give the book a read. And so these are the books that I read in 2024 that I found the most important. And so if you're the type of person that enjoys reading books, or you're trying to get more into reading books, then how about you just check out the first link in the description. It's my free community. It's basically a community full of guys who are trying to become better students but also hit their goals in self-improvement. And we actually have a book club in the community as well. And so what we do is basically pick a book to read, and then every week basically designate a number of pages to read, and then every week we basically hop on a call and just talk about what we learned from that section of the book. And so if that sounds interesting, then I'll see you there.